Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Bandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadhilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami.
Nithyanandam to all the viewers that are joining us live on Facebook and YouTube and all the other social media platforms. Can you all take a moment now and just post here where you are joining us live from? Would be wonderful to know. Whichever countries you are joining us currently live from, please feel free, go ahead and put it on the YouTube comment section as well as on the Facebook comment section. So yes, you read the title, and that's a topic we are going to be discussing about today. We're going to be starting, and just to introduce ourselves, this is Manika Tattvapriyananda, and here with me is Nithyanandita.
Nithyanandam.
Yes, please post which countries you are joining us live from.
All the participants, all the viewers that have joined with us live, you all can share with us which place you are joining us from. From which place are you all watching us?
Yes, I have a quick question for all of you. Do you know who was the first person who calculated the circumference of Earth? Please take a moment and post that. Take a moment to Google. If you don't know, just take a moment, Google, and post the answer in the chat section.
Nithyanandam, Vesantakiste, James Mountain, and there's also someone called Jungle. I request you all to put your official names, the legal names, in the YouTube, so that we can call out your names correctly. And as per the security protocol of KAILASA, I request everyone to adhere to having your full legal name as your YouTube name. And please do not have any other names that you interact with.
So when you Google, you might get some answer like this. You might see Eratosthenes of in 276 BC, and which is around 2,200 years ago. And he, even in the geography books or history books, this is what we learn in our schools, as well as when you go and just Google, put it on Google and you will see it for yourself. This was invented 2,200 years ago. But the sacred Hindu scripture, Aryabhatiyam, mentioned the most accurate circumference of Earth 5,100 years ago. Yes, you read that right. More than 3,000 years before Eratosthenes discovered the circumference of Earth, Aryabhattacharya had mentioned it in his scripture, Aryabhatiyam, 5,100 years ago.
What the history books don't teach us, what we never get to listen, is the facts, the ancient secrets that's hidden in the Hindu scriptures. Much before the modern science could even comprehend about much before even the modern science could come out of the heliocentric theory and enter into understanding how the astronomy works, how the whole Earth, how it rotates, and how the revolution happens. Much before modern science could even comprehend what it was, we had our rishis, enlightened masters like Bhaskara, Varahamihira, and various different enlightened masters who precisely calculated the distance between sun and earth, the distance between sun and moon, gravitational force, mass of earth, and much more. Like she said, Arya Bhattacharya, the example that we all saw now, he produced this Aryabhatiya, his major work, in which he covers various different aspects, including mathematics, astronomy, and calculations regarding the planetary periods, and even the value given for the length of the Earth's astronomical day. And it differs from the true value by only a matter of few minutes, precisely 5,100 years before, much before any sort of telescope existed, much before any sort of modern equipment existed. He could precisely calculate the distances, he could precisely give the formulas. And he revealed this at the young age, the tender age of 23. Just when he was 23 years old, he wrote this phenomenal science through his book called Aryabhatiyam. Aryabhatta also worked out a value for pi, and that equates to 3.1416, very close to the approximations that we use to this day. With all these mathematical equipments, all the computers, modern equipments that we have, what we arrived at 5,100 years ago, Arya Bhattacharya had downloaded it and he had revealed this to the humanity. How was it possible for him? How could he, sitting somewhere on planet Earth, somewhere in the Akhanda Bharata, how could he see the exact distance between sun and moon? How could he see the exact the planetary positions? How could he comprehend all of this? How did he know about zero? How did he know about the pi? How did he use all of these to calculate the positions of the astronomical objects in the universe? How was it possible for him?
And not just that, Varahamihira, in his book called Panchasiddhanta, he proposed that the moon and planets are lustrous not because of their own light, but due to sunlight. How did he know about this? In the ancient times, they did not have the modern technology, the things that we have today. How were they possibly able to see all of these things, like things that were even today, even with so much of advancement in our technology, at least that's what we understand, we are still trying to guess. We are still not able to understand the universe. Even now, even in our own planet, scientists say that we only know 3% of all the living creatures in this planet. We are not able to see things even in our own places. Even with all of these advanced technological equipments, we are not still able to understand our universe completely. But how come thousands and thousands of years before, much before all of these things, when the other civilizations were yet to even start cognizing, start thinking, how did our ancient rishis see the distant planets? And not just that, they were able to describe how the sun was a source of light, how the moon did not have its own light, all of these things. They were able to precisely calculate the time it takes for Earth's revolution. And first of all, it was only Hindus who declared that planet Earth was not flat. In fact, it was spherical, giving the term as Bhugol, saying that Earth is not flat, but Earth is spherical. How did they know it? Please, can you all take a few minutes and share with us, what do you think? How would have they known this?
All the viewers that are watching us on Facebook and on YouTube, we have Gangadhar and Nithyanandam. Nice to have you here. And we also have Suresh from Kerala. Nithyanandam, we welcome you for this live stream. We have Cordney. Nithyanandam, nice to have you here, Cordney. And we have Tran, we have Vasantakiste, Nithyanandam, we have James Mountain. And you said that you want to come and visit to open your chakras. It is absolutely available, free of cost. You don't need any kind of invitation. It is open and you can receive these extraordinary sciences that Swamiji has given. So, James Newton, I request you to stay tuned till the end of this live stream. It's just going to be about an hour long. Why don't you stay tuned with us to understand this science, have a basic introduction, I would say a kind of context into this. So, by the end of this program, you can too benefit from these extraordinary revelations that Swamiji has given. And I request all the viewers that are watching us live, each of you to post answers. What do you think enabled our rishis to reveal these ancient secrets? How many of you even knew about this? And what do you think enabled our rishis to reveal these ancient secrets? Please, could you all take a few minutes and share with us? All the viewers that are watching us on Facebook as well, you all also can go ahead and post it on Facebook. Please take a few minutes. All of you can interact with us in the comment section. Through this live stream, just keep yourself free and relaxed. You can feel free to ask your questions. You can feel free to ask any kind of doubts. You can and feel free to post your experiences and clicks as comment section in the comment section, and we'll be able to read it and interact back with you all.
Yes, I see people joining us on the Facebook also. Nithyananda, to all the viewers that have joined us live now on Facebook. You all can interact with us by posting it on the live chat. Nityanandam, Vinaya Amartya, and Isa Nityanandam, and Hamsa Nityanandam, and I also see KK Gupta, Nityanandam, to all the viewers that are joining us here. It's wonderful to see you all here, and Ivana Grebner, Nityanandam. So take a moment, you all can post. Yes, Nityanandam or Magni Karen, what do you all think? How come our ancient rishis were able to see all of these distant stars, distant planets? Nityanandam, Vike Aryan. Nityanandam. So please let us know, what do you think as the answer? Come on, take a moment, guess. What do you think as, how did our ancient rishis see, like, what was happening? Like, how come the rishis knew that our earth was round, or they were able to even calculate the circumference of earth? And to the decimal point, which was not calculated until the last century, clearly. And they were able to get pi, the value of pi. How did they know of these? Okay, my son is saying they have inner vision. Okay, interesting. What do you mean by inner vision? What do you understand as inner vision? When you say inner vision, what do you mean by that? Can you share? Nityanandam, Ramesh, Gautamaya. Wonderful to see many of you joining us live. Please take a moment and share with us. How do you think that our ancient rishis knew this science?
They were enlightened beings. Person is saying, yes, they were enlightened beings. That's also right. That perspective is also right. And that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing. And answering to this question, one of the most unique components, yes, they were enlightened. They had the science of knowing what's on the inner world, all of this. But the core of this was not our theology, not just the principles that we believed in. It's not just enlightenment, but the very system of thinking, the common fabric in which the society existed, the principles, the fundamental core beliefs that we carried and we existed in. Nunu is asking, were they able to teleport? Yes. And Ivana Grebner is saying it is revealed by taking a kind of a grass. My Ivana Grebner, there were a lot of alchemy products that our rishis discovered and they also used, but that was not the main reason. The core of this was the fundamental, the principle from which Hinduism flourished and thrived. Everyone, at the moment a child is born, the first cognition that is given to the child is you are consciousness. In Hinduism, we are not told this, you are a sinner. We are not told that, this is going to be your birth. You've committed so many sins. You have to, repent for all the sins that you did. No, the first cognition a child is given is the cognition that it is divine, inherently divine. It is consciousness.
That is why in the very first Upanishad, the Ishavasya Upanishad, the very first Shanti mantra starts with Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya, Purnamadaya, Purnameva Vasishyate. Everything starts from completion. Everything enters into completion. It is from completion happens completion. From completion, completion comes out and continues to be established in completion. Understand, to understand this statement, to understand this logic, you cannot use your binary logic. You cannot use the current logic that you are carrying. To understand how the Rishis would have discovered all those distant planets, you first need to transcend from what logic you're currently using to a much higher logic. A logic that's established first in the space of completion. A logic, a thinking system that's established in the fundamental basis, the fundamental principle of Advaita, the principle of oneness. The thinking system, the ability to see through long distances, the ability for them to zoom out and see how the planet in which they're living was existing. And then again, zoom in to see the minutest atoms, electrons, the God particle, all of these things. Understand? Whatever we are talking, each of these have scriptural references. We have our Vedic masters, not 1,000 years before, but at least minimum 5,000 to 6,000 years before. And our oldest Vedas are dated much more than 10,000 years before. And this is just based on the modern dating. It's way older than that. All of these have the references to what we are actually talking about. How did they do this? What is the ability that they have? And is that ability going to make a difference for us now?
And most importantly, what is that logic that they applied? What was that core thinking that they carried? Today, all of you are here to learn the science of what our rishis, ancient rishis, did to know about the stars, to know about the distant planets, right? Each of you are here to know what is that secret, what was that cognition, or what was that technology, the software with which they operated or functioned from. And let me come to the most important question here. What they functioned from thousands of years ago, is it possible for us to tap into that space? Do we have actually that avenue open and accessible for us? Can you and me, normal civilians who just have our jobs to carry on or our individual lives to live, can us access these extraordinary powers? Or is it possible for us to experience these altered states or higher states of consciousness? The answer is yes, and we'll tell you how. You are going to be learning the science of how you can manifest these powers. Yes, Maivana Grabna, the power of, you said, cosmovision, however we call it, the innate powers that exist inside every one of us. We can tap that to unleash some of the amazing secrets from Hinduism in our day-to-day life. And
have you all heard about the Mahabharata? Because as a Hindu, this like one of the main. This is our one of the main core books. We learn the Bhagavad Gita. How does the Bhagavad Gita actually start? Who narrates the Bhagavad Gita? Actually, if you're someone new to this, you would be really surprised. It is not Bhagavan Shri Krishna who does the opening. In fact, Bhagavan Shri Krishna does not utter a single word in the entire first chapter of Gita. The opening, the introduction, and the whole revelation we hear not directly from Bhagavan's own words, but from what Sanjaya, a charioteer who sits inside the palace, he sees through his divine third eye and narrates to King Dhritarashtra, narrating every single scene that is happening in the battlefield that was miles away. He describes the details. He describes the color of the horse. He describes how the chariot is. He describes who's seated. And not just that, he even describes the emotion in the people and the words that each of them are uttering. How was he possibly seeing all of these? How was he able to hear all of these? The entire Bhagavad Gita that we know today, we know it only from whatever he had uttered. How was he able to see this? Understand, this is the power that we are going to be learning about. That this is very beautifully told in Vijnana Bhairava Tantra by Paramashiva. In the 92nd Sutra, Paramashiva reveals, Vyomakaram Swamatmanam Dhyaye Digbhiranavritam Nirashraya Chitish Shaktihi Swarupam Darshaye Tada. He says, if a person concentrates and cognizes with deep, blissful awareness that his own self is this vast etheric space, experiencing that intense oneness with the vast etheric space, Vyomakaram, which is limitless in any direction. The power of consciousness, Chiti Shakti, is awakened in him, through which he will get the knowledge about every single thing that exists in the space. And this secret power has been revived by Swamiji.
Actually, there's a very beautiful incident in Swamiji's life that this reminds me about. Swamiji was just about 10 or 11 years old, very young, and Swamiji was in the temple's town of Tiruvannamalai, Swamiji's birthplace. And it was those early years of Swamiji's lives where various enlightened masters, adepts, siddhas, rishis, munis, all of them were birthing Swamiji as an avatar, the descent of superconsciousness on planet Earth. And there were various different enlightened masters that were training Swamiji and grooming Swamiji into leading the entire world. And one of Swamiji's guru, a very prominent one, was Sri Narayana Swami Tata, who had passed on the entire science about Aushadas, medicines, and alchemy, the science of alchemy, to Swamiji. And it so happened that one day, one of the police officers in Tiruvannamalai have come to visit Narayana Swami Tata, and he is very well known in the temple town of Tiruvannamalai. Actually, to this day, in the police station, you will see a small altar kind of a thing placed for Sri Narayana Swami Tata, because he had used his powers and the alchemy products to help resolve so many cases. And he was very well respected and revered in the temple town of Tiruvannamalai. And so one of the police officials happened to come by to Sri Narayana Swami Tata, requesting his help to resolve a case in which they had to identify an absconding criminal, a thief, right? So when the police had requested Narayana Swami Tata's help, Narayana Swami Tata looked at Swamiji, a young Swamiji who was just standing next to Sri Narayana Swami Tata, and he told Swamiji to locate the exact whereabouts of the thief. The interesting part comes here. Swamiji immediately applies a Jnananjana, a sacred alchemy paste, on the mirror, right? And Swamiji could see the exact location of the thief in the mirror. It doesn't just end here. The next is something fascinating. Swamiji actually applied that Jnananjana on the mirror and showed the same to the police officers. The police officers could see the exact location, like how you could see in a CCTV camera. Like that, Swamiji was able to give that experience to the police officers where they could spot the exact location of the thief, seeing the mirror, and they went and caught the thief red-handed in that exact same spot as revealed by Swamiji.
Actually, here you can see this is a childhood picture of Swamiji, and you can also see the picture of Swamiji's guru, Narayana Swami Tata, here. And this power is a possibility, a power that all of us have as human beings. If you have a head, you have a third eye, and you have this possibility. Nithyananda, I was intrigued with one question. Yes, now we understand that so beautifully how the great masters have had these powers, and Paramashiva had even revealed about these powers eons ago, and we just saw in the scriptural reference in Vijnana Bhairatantra. But today, in the modern world, how relevant is this? How relevant is knowing about these powers, and this manifestation of these powers, does it actually matter? Like, does it make an impact for us in our day-to-day lives?
Actually, this entire the science of what Swamiji has revealed to all of us, right? This is very, very much practically applicable. Let's say that you're traveling somewhere or you're going somewhere, and you can use these powers most practically in your day-to-day lives, like being able to locate something that you're missing, or being able to see a place that you're going to go to. Like you can see any place through your conscious will. And more than all of that, the most crucial part here is that it gives you the experience that you are beyond your understandings of who you are. You're beyond the notions that you have attached to yourself. You are consciousness that can manifest all these powers. But how exactly, what is the logic behind this? What is the exact logic behind manifesting these powers? We are now going to be listening to from Swamiji on understanding the exact logic of consciousness. What is the thought current that we need to have? What is the exact understanding that we need to have in order to manifest these extraordinary powers? When we say that the rishis were taught that you are consciousness, what was that fundamental powerful cognition that was given to them? What was the logic that needs to be applied for one to be able to manifest these extraordinary powers? We are going to be listening to these powerful cognitions from Swamiji. And right before we enter into this power, I request all the participants, every one of you, all the viewers that are watching us live, to take a few minutes and comment down below. How do you think you can apply this? If you had this power to be able to see any place through the third eye, how would you apply it, or how would you use it in your day-to-day life?
Come on, all the Facebook viewers, all of you can also share with us. How do you think you are going to be applying this power in your life?
We have Juanita Cabrera, Nithyanandam, Ramesh Gautamaya, Nithyanandam. We have Panansang, Vadoyo, Vasantakiste, Hamsaya, Maivana, and we have Gangadhar, Cordney, and we have James Morton. I request every one of you to share. If you were given this ability to be able to see any place at will, how would you use it? Take a few minutes. Ivana Grebner is saying I should use it outside and inside. Okay, what will you do with this power? Is this is given to you? Let's say you can see any place. Swamiji grants you this ability to be able to see any place with will, and you're able to see it clearly. How would you use this power? We are curious to hear from you all. Okay, Yi Sun has posted she would avoid dangerous situations. Okay, so you're going to be able to use the power of remote vision, being able to see remote distances, and you're going to be avoiding dangerous situations. Okay, all the others? All the other viewers, I request all of you to take a few minutes and share with us. Okay. E. Sanj said she will visit higher dimensions through the third eye. She'll visit Kailasa. Okay, I have a fun fact for you. Manifesting these powers has a special software design. The way that Swamiji has designed these powers, the way they function, is in such a way that you can actually not see anybody's private spaces. Like, for example, without my consent, you would not be able to scan where exactly I am. Or I would not be able to scan where exactly, let's say, your mother or father are without their consent. So the way this power works is actually only with the consent of a person you can scan them. Of course, unless there's an emergency, let's say someone is missing and you want to identify them, yes, that time it'll work. So this is one of the most advanced intelligent software that is set up. It cannot be misused. It cannot be used for any wrongful purposes. Of course, the intelligence is the context that we are given itself. We are trained to use it only for the purpose of benefit of humanity, for the betterment of humanity. Ram Kumar is saying, okay, he would go remotely live and experience all the planets of the cosmos, all the planes of the cosmos. Okay, that's wonderful. That's very interesting. Even I'd love to do that. Manjari Shukla is saying that she would use it for the highest good. Okay. Vasanta Kiste is saying, I will use it to see beautiful things. Nice, interesting, yes. Um, Tran has posted, I'd like to focus on experiencing other realms within our universe. It is also possible. Yes, you can experience the different realms of the cosmos using this power. Like, for example, you will be able to, it's not just limited to, let's say you're sitting in the New York and you can see what's happening in Seattle. No, it's not just limited to that. You can use this to see even what's happening in the higher planes. Let's say you want to experience what's happening in the Andromeda galaxy. You could. If you want to experience what's happening in the higher lokas, you could. It is possible. It's very much possible. The science, the core software is the same. It's just the right fuel that you need to have to manifest each of these. One eyes at Nithyanandam. Yes, you could also share with us. If you got the ability to remotely view things, how would you use it? It's nice to see so many answers pouring in. You all can share with us, all the participants. Okay, so as you're all sharing here and as each of you are posting here, let's take a few minutes to listen to this powerful cognition that Swamiji has revealed, the logic that one needs to apply to manifest this extraordinary powers.
That is the fundamental lesson of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. The first verse you hear from the source books of Hindu tradition, Purnamata, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya, Purnamadaya, Purnamevavasishyate. It is from completion, happens completion. From completion, completion comes out and continues to be established in completion. It's not mathematics, understand? It is not logic of numbers. Each field works with a different logic. The logic with which bio works is biology. Each field has its own logic. This verse is logic of cosmos, logic of existence. In the space of completion, completion is established. From the space of completion, completion manifests. When the completion is established in the space of completion, completion remains as completion. Even when the completion feels it has left the completion and it is incomplete, it continues to remain complete. It's the logic of consciousness, logic of the cosmos. Today you will understand how the logic of the consciousness need to apply to you. I'll teach you the science of how to apply the logic of the consciousness to understand you. As long as you apply the biology or psychology, you cannot understand you. Understand? You are neither bio nor psycho. So the logic of the bio cannot make you understand what you are. Logic of the psycho cannot make you understand what you are. Logic of the physio cannot make you understand what you are. Logic of the consciousness only can make you understand what you are and bring you to completion. That is the proof you are consciousness. Neither physiology nor psychology or biology. You are not bio because the logic of the bio does not bring completion to you. If you perceive about you based on the logic of the bio, it doesn't fit, it doesn't match. Tons of conflict, contradictions. If you try to perceive you based on the logic of physio, again, it doesn't fit, doesn't match. I can give you 1,000 reasons why that logic doesn't fit with what you identify or feel, perceive, realize as you. Neither the logic of the bio, logic of the physio, logic of the psycho fulfills, completes all the questions and doubts you have about you. It is logic of consciousness that fulfills, completes, answers all the haunting questions you carry from the time you started remembering you. I guarantee, from the time you started remembering you, all the questions, haunting, daunting questions you have. If you have created the questions about yourself and no answers is found, it is haunting. If others have created questions about you and you believed it and still you are not able to find answers for it, they are daunting. All the haunting and daunting questions you have about you, I commit with you, I'll answer it with this one logic of consciousness. This one logic of consciousness. Purnamata purnamitam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnameva vasishyate. This one conscious logic will answer the whole thing. That is the proof you are neither bio nor physio or psycho. You are consciousness. So neither biology nor physiology or psychology can introduce you to you and answer all the haunting and daunting questions you carry about you. It is only the logic of consciousness can introduce you to you and bring completion to all the haunting and daunting questions you have about you from the time you started remembering you. That's my first job, bringing completion to you, introducing you to you from the right logic and bringing completion to you. Today, this is going to be the first day work introduction session. Applying wrong logic is what I call confusion. Trying to force the wrong logic and trying to extract understandings from the wrong logic means you put the pineapple into the juicer and try to squeeze your best to get mango juice out of the juicer. No, that is what I call Maya. If you put pineapple, how do you think you can expect mango juice?
Understanding this Maya, the delusion that we are in, and realizing that any understanding other than the understanding that we are consciousness is Maya, delusion. Swamiji so beautifully explained to us, right? Neither we are the bio, nor we are the physio, nor the psycho. We are not any of these logics. We are pure consciousness. The only logic that can apply to us to understand who we are is a logic of consciousness, because anything else would simply be inappropriate, because that is not what we are. It's like you're trying to measure yourself based on a scale that's completely redundant, the parameters that is not even meant for you. Your consciousness, your existence as is, the eternal existence of us is consciousness. And understanding this, realizing this, and applying this in our day-to-day lives is what is power manifestation. That is the key to manifest powers. Now, to all the participants that have joined with us, all those who are watching us live here, Ma Shanti Rajamanikam, and there's a lot of you that are watching us, Ma Aruna Patil, Nithyanandam. Nice to see so many of you here, Ma Susan Solander, and Manjari Shukla, Yi San. Okay, since there are a lot of you here, and every one of you here have come with the purpose, with the curiosity, I should say perhaps, to understand what is it that the Rishis had which enabled them to see the planets, and is it possible for me to manifest it? Now, why not experientially understand it? All of us know all these sciences Swamiji is reviving and gifting it to us. That science of being able to see anything through will is what is called as Dura Drishti.
And can this Dura Drishti be actually experienced now? Can we see it remote distances? And understand it is not just magic that you're doing. This also gives you the ability to be able to see through anything. See through things, meaning things in your life, the situations that are happening. You will be able to be farsighted. Your logic will become so sharp, where you become so confident to have the right ability to make right decisions. This will awaken the powers of third eye inside you, which will help you to navigate in your life very easily. Now let's do a very quick round. We're going to do a small round where we are going to be scanning and identifying. See, we do not know you. We see so many of you that are here. You can post here if you are here for the very first time. And you can also post in the comments if you want us to scan your house. And you can also put if we have ever seen your place or do we know anything about you. You can put all of these in the live chat.
How many of you want to experientially understand it? How did the Rishis see it? Is it possible for me to see? How many of you want to experientially understand it? You all can post it, and I will be able to scan you all. Actually, Swamiji had gifted this science to all of us. There are thousands of us initiated the science of being able to remotely view any places through will. So, any one of you that are here, especially if you're here for the first time and you would like to have a glimpse of it, I'll be able to manifest this power right now to you all, and you can verify. You can actually test it and see. Okay, CK Tran is saying yes, I do. All right, so you would like to you would like to have an experience of remote vision. All right, so CK Tran, you have never met me before, right? You have never seen me. We've never interacted before. Yes. And are you here for the first time? All right, there are a lot of you curious and joining in. Just hang on, hang in there, and you all can see in the comment section. First comment, we are going on first come first serve basis. So we have CK Tran who's posted first, saying that he'd like to have a scan. All right, so all of you, the hundreds of viewers that are watching us live right now, I am going to be now scanning a person I have never met before. I'm somewhere, I hope, thousands of miles apart, because I don't even know where this person is from. And I have never met him. And he's also posted he's here for the first time. So I'm glad that I'd like to. It's always fun, to manifest with someone for the first time. And each time you manifest it, it's not just an experience for you, it's an experience for us as well. Because we get to discover more and more of how these powers manifest. So all of you can watch out. Keep your eyes hooked on the YouTube comment section. And I am now going to be scanning CK Tran live. So actually what I'm going to be doing now is I will be able to, let's say like how you have, if you have a CCTV camera in a place, you will be able to see that house. You will be able to see who's walking, who's coming, what's going in, right? Exactly the same way, but without any kind of devices, any kind of a external support, simply through the power of consciousness, through the power of third eye that Swamiji has transmitted, awakened in me, in her, in every one of us, all the initiated disciples. I am going to be manifesting this power of scanning live how exactly the house of CK Tran looks like. And probably if I am able to, I would also be scanning how exactly, what is the color of dress he is wearing, he or she is wearing, or what is the type or where he is, like what exactly he's doing, all of it. So, okay, he's always been curious about this. Even I am very curious to see how it's going to manifest, and I'll start it right now. So, I'm going to be chanting the Mahavakya. This is like an initiation, a sacred mantra that when you chant, raises you to the frequency, the highest frequency of being able to manifest powers. So, hang in there. I'm going to start scanning you right now, connecting to Swamiji and chanting the Mahavakya. ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
So now Nithyananda is actually chanting the Mahavakya internally, connecting to Swamiji in the space of oneness, internalizing a powerful cognition that we just learned, and visualizing herself as the vast etheric space, like connecting with everything, just actually connecting with Swamiji and deeply in that deep feeling connection and experiencing that space of Advaita, oneness, where you and Paramashiva are from the same source. And you experience that oneness with all living beings. And from that space, now she is going to be scanning, like through her third eye, seeing the house of the person that has requested a scan, CK Tran, and here also put clearly saying that he has never met her before, nor we know each other. And this is his first time here, and he has been curious about this power. So glad to have you here, and it's wonderful to know that you are here for the very first time. And now, as she is scanning, now in just a few more minutes, she will start describing to you the details of whatever she's seen. And you can keep acknowledging to us in the live chat section, saying how much you are able to relate with.
Okay, so CK Tran, here I am. Yes, I am ready. So I'm going to be sharing with you, okay? And I have a request to you as I start scanning. As I reveal every detail that Swamiji showed to me in my third eye, I request you to acknowledge it as in then. Like, for example, if I'm saying about the entrance of your house, you could acknowledge it saying, yes, the entrance of the house is correct, right? Or if I say you have something, you should say that. So that will help me understand how much of it you're able to relate to. All right. So I'll enter into describing what I saw. So yes. So the interesting part, I'm not going to start with the official, like a traditional way of describing from your entrance. One of the first prominent places that I saw in your house is your living room. Okay. So you have split your living room into kind of two halves. And let's say I enter into the living room. To the rightmost corner of the place, I see your working area, and interesting thing is I see a purple light like a lamp, not a wall light, like not the main light, but there's a for the YouTube videos and all predominantly we see YouTubers use, right? Something like a backlight, like that a studio light, let's say. So I see like a purplish light that's there. That's the first thing I prominently saw. And then I saw your computer desk, and I think you're a person who's very occupied with work a lot, and you spend comparatively very less time on like organizing your house, because I saw it's quite disorganized, and it's not very orderly manner. And as soon as I enter into your house, the living room, the first part of the living room is arranged in the right side is a seating. The house has a light peachish wall shade, and the floor is made of a material which is hollow. It's not concrete floor, it's hollow. So like it's as we walk, we can actually feel it's hollow. It's not like a concrete floor. And the material is more of wooden type. So that's the first thing that I saw. And also when I scanned further, I saw a person. I think it could be you. I saw a person in the house who's wearing a trousers or pajamas and whitish and gray color. This is the colors that I saw, and I saw that that person has very short hair, like not long, very shortly cut hair, and quite tall. And okay, the Shri Stars has posted, you have a purple light. I'm actually scanning CK Tran. That person had commented, and he's here for the first time. So, yes, after this, I can scan your house. But right now, I'm scanning CK Tran's house. So, CK Tranaya, as I scan further, I also see that there's a place towards the corner of the living room where you have kept a set of books, like a working table is set up. So towards the left, I see a bunch of books and a notebook and a pen. And then I see your system, your computer system that's there. And I don't know why I very prominently saw this purplish light that is kept there at your study. And also, as soon as we enter into the house, like I said, the first place is the living room. And towards the left side is your entrance into the kitchen. And as soon as I saw the entrance into that whole kitchen area, your kitchen area is arranged in an L shape. The sink is on the front, and the basic stuff to put cook or whatever, that's there on the left side. And that's the first thing that I saw, which is like right directly into the opposite. And I also saw that there's a cover of biscuits or snacks. As soon as I enter into the kitchen, I could see like some packets, packaged food. It's not like some vegetables or this thing. And there's packaged food that is kept right in the front as soon as I enter it. Like right now, it is there. If you could actually go now and verify and let me
Actually,
know.
just to let you know that CK Tran, he is continuously verifying. He says, wow, Lord, yes, there is a book and pen next to my system. And as you would say, yes, left is kitchen, L shape is right. Wow. So every detail he is continuously acknowledging, saying, yes, everything is precise. Go ahead, continue the scan.
Yes. CK Tran, actually, if you could go and check and if you could let us know that I see that packaged food is there right now. I see a packet with a red color label on it, something like that, and that is kept if the kitchen is in a L, right? The corner at the utmost corner, the opposite direction of where the sink is, I see these plastic packs kept. And okay, there's packaged food you're putting. Is there a red color label on it? I'm not yet able to see very clearly what it is, but I can see it has red color label on it. And I actually see you holding a phone. I think the person I'm able to see is you. You're not too thin. Actually, you're quite built. Your body is quite built, and you're about 5 or 6 foot tall, like quite tall. Like in compared to an Indian height, you would be tall. Maybe I should say in US height range, you would be like average height. And I see that your hair, the person that I am seeing, the hair is very short, and and I see that there's a black color phone case, like a black color phone you're holding in the left hand. And yeah, so that's how I'm seeing. And I saw white and gray color clothes. So live as I'm seeing. And I also see that
I just want to keep reading out what he has acknowledged. He also says, wow, yeah, there is packaged food. And he says, haha, I'm very impressed actually. Yeah, it's packaged rice. LOL. So he's continuously acknowledging what you're saying.
thank
Go
you
ahead.
so much. And also, I see that the place that you're standing, the description of you, this is what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing that you're right at the entrance of the kitchen. You're not actually inside the kitchen. You're right at the entrance of the kitchen. So this is what I saw mainly. And for the brief few minutes that I scanned, this is what I could see. So I request you, if you could acknowledge, height wise, we are all short here, and there's no black phone cases. Okay. So when I scanned, actually, this is the descriptions of what I saw, and you put, but the other details are very, very accurate. Okay. Thank you so much, CK Tran. Thank you so much for taking your time, and thank you so much for participating in this, because it's extremely exciting each time as we scan. Like right now, I have never met you. Like you said, you have never met me. And nor do I know that there's a packaged food sitting there in your kitchen. Nor do I know how your kitchen looks, or how your study looks, how your computer or your work table looks. But just by connecting to the power of third eye, and I scanned for a brief 2 minutes, and I'm very sure if I scan just for a few minutes more, I can see further details more precise in your place. This is a power of third, and I'm sharing this not to tell that it is only a possibility for us. I'm sharing this to tell that even you can manifest this. I know you're here for the first time. I know, in fact, many of you are here for the first time. We have Nagarajanaya, we have Unon, and we have Susan. So many of you who are here for the first time. Ranjit Sharma.
Many of you that are here for the very first time. Welcome to all of you. Like each one of you that has joined us here. Understand this possibility exists not just for us. Even you can experience it. CK Chan, just let me know. How did you feel about this? I saw your comments. You were continuously acknowledging each thing, saying that you're really amazed. But I just wanted to hear from you. How do you feel about this experience? Do you think that this science is something really, really phenomenal? And yes, E. Sana saying that, okay, see many more comments that are coming. Sikitan is saying that was very interesting. Thank you. And Eason is saying it took you less than 2 minutes to scan so vividly. And okay, many more. Joshua is also asking for your place scanning. We would definitely like. I think we are running short of time, but we would love to do this. And we are going to be having this program every single day. And we're also going to be announcing very shortly about the special course package. And any of you that who want to manage like this power, even you can do. And if you want very specific scannings done for you, and you are looking to manifest something, let's say you really want to get a new job, or you want to manifest success in your relationship, you can do that. We have a very, very special program called as the Paramashivoham. And you all can see the link is being projected for all of you right here. Click this link, just go to this link, paramashivoham.org, and you would be able to experience this powers as your manifestation. Today you're here watching us on online live session, and we are scanning it for you. Tomorrow you will have the ability, but you get the ability to scan, to see things. It is not just something that is like, wow, looks very interesting, but something that can transform the quality of your life. Do you know some fun fact? Actually, when Swamiji initiated the kids of the Gurukul, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, our Guru, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, whom we fondly refer to as Swamiji, he had revived this science after tireless hard work, researching into so many ancient sciences, the technology where he had verified these with 4 aspects of evidence. Like we had shared this before, right? We shared with you the scriptural reference from Vijnana Bhairatantra. And we had shared with you the Apta Pramana. Actually, the first one is called as the Shastra Pramana, where you take references from the scriptures to verify if this science is authentic. Is it time tested? We take, like Swamiji has researched and pulled out references from ancient scriptures, many Vedas, many Agamas, so many different scriptures. Swamiji has done thorough research on these and decoded it and got it to us for us to be able to cognize, understand, and has made this science freely available to the world. And the second aspect of how this science is verified is called as the Apta Pramana. Like we shared with you some examples, Aryabhata, and we shared with you about Varahamihira. We shared with you about how this Bhagavad Gita was given to us through Sanjaya. All of these people stand as Apta Pramanas who have lived these sciences, time tested these sciences. But in their life, they had manifested the science. So this is not a magic, but it's a science because it's replicable. And third is the Atma Pramana. Swamiji tests these on himself, the techniques, how to manifest. Everything Swamiji verifies it by him manifesting. And the fourth is called as the Pratyaksha Pramana, where it is verified with empirical evidences, the modern day science. There's so many brain researchers and the scannings that are being done in the modern day labs, very advanced labs, on Swamiji himself and many other Nithyananda yogis who are able to manifest these sciences and have become adepts after Swamiji's initiation. So after verifying it through all these aspects of evidences, thoroughly acid washing them and giving us the powerful cognition to understand how these powers are manifesting, the technology behind it. Swamiji has been working on all of these powers for the last few decades, despite of the persecution that he has been facing and all the obstacles that he has been facing. He has been working on these sciences and gifted this to humanity.
And there are so many of you who are here, like Joshua Ross, and we have Okay, there's one person called Unknown. I do not know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I apologize for that. And we have Shiva, we have CK Tran, we have Dashri, and we have Manjari Shukla. We have someone called Magician. I request you to put your right name so that we can please adhere to the official security protocols of putting your right name. We have Susan. We have so many of you who are here for the first, and I'm sure every one of you are a seeker at certain levels. Like CK Tran, you had shared that you are a spiritual individual with many sudden experiences of connecting to the super consciousness. So, in your experience, you have posted that. So, in my experience, I know it's something of high interest for me. It was done very well. Please understand, this is a call, a clarion call from your being for you. It is not of accident. There are hundreds of people here in the comment section, but it happened to be you who experienced this, and it happened to you in this moment. Everything is a clarion call for you. And Unknown, you have posted that you want to know the technique of how you can learn, and you put that you're poor. Understand, your financial status, your culture, your beliefs, your religion, caste, creed, gender, nothing matters. Swamiji has gifted the science completely free of cost to any one of you. You can learn the science sitting at your doorstep, like sitting actually at your couch. With a few finger clicks, you can learn and experience the science. How many of you are curious? How many of you want to experience it? Yes, now what you saw is one glimpse of it. 2 minutes, some random initiated sannyasi of Swamiji scanned, and she was able to tell you precisely how your house looked or how your what is there in the kitchen. But it will not just be a memory, it will become an experience for you. You can manifest this power. You too can get initiated into this. And this is being gifted to you all through the Paramashivoham program. Please go to the link that's projected right on the screen. It's also posted in the chat for you all. Go to paramashivoham.org. Let us know your intention. Just say, yes, I am interested to know this. And Yi-san, you can sign up. Yes, I see that you have posted. Yes, please go ahead. Jay, you can also sign up. I appreciate every one of you that are here. Each of you are seekers. Each of you here have come to learn the higher truths. And understand, Swamiji is extending this gift to us completely, the entire knowledge as it is revealed in the Vedas and Agamas by Paramashiva, some of the most complicated truths in the most simplest, in the most practically applicable fashion for you and me to benefit in our day-to-day lives. And CK Tran is posting, it's true, many things have been a coincidental experience in my life, and I'm fascinated this happened today. Absolutely. Somji beautifully says, nothing is an accident. Everything is carefully orchestrated by the cosmos to have the best thing happening to our lives. Joshua Ross is saying, I want to know why I'm having problems in manifesting money, ma. Okay, Joshua Ross, yeah, I'll do one thing. I'll scan through the third eye, and I'll actually give you a solution right away, whatever Swamiji is revealing to me. And these are all spiritual solutions, of course. So this is not anyway an alternative for the regular lifestyle that you're living in. This is just a spiritual solution through the third eye.
So these are not any medically diagnosed solutions. It is spiritual solutions. And of course, we always also recommend you can consult with your physician, and you can do accordingly if there's any specific changes given us according to for your food or related to your health. We can always consult the physician and practice it.
And a lot of you have posted. Magician has posted, I'm interested. And Shiva Talam has posted, me too. Maisan has posted, I'm interested. Madashri Stars has posted, yes, I'm interested. Joshua Ross and so many of you, yes. Please go ahead to paramashivoham.org and you can sign up there. You can let us know you're interested so that our team will reach out to you and you can also receive this gift. So please go ahead and sign up and you will receive this gift. And now I'm going to be scanning Joshua Ross very quickly. And let me see what Swamiji is revealing through the third eye.
Actually, and all the others, this link, you can sign up now. Just have that intention. Like if you want to really understand how are these things actually manifesting? Can I really manifest them? Is it possible even for me? Any of you that have even the slightest interest, go ahead. This link is free to register. Go ahead and put your intention in this link. And once you put your intention, our team would reach out to you, help you step by step to manifest the science and make you also be able to experience the phenomenal science, the sciences that can transform the very quality of your life. Take a moment now. Go ahead and sign up. The link is projected to all of you. I think it's on the live chat too. I request everyone just take a moment now. Go to the link that you are able to see and go ahead and register.
Yes. So we have Joshua Ross. I just took a few minutes to briefly scan, and this scan is not your house or your body, but this is just to understand what exactly is the thought process in you, or what exactly you need to do in order for you to have breakthrough in the incompletions, I should say, or the mental patterns perhaps that you are struggling with to manifest money, right? So I'll now share with you, and of course, I respect your privacy, and keeping that in mind, I'm not going to be getting into too many details, and I'll not, break your comfort zone. I'm just going to be sharing to you little vaguely of what I saw so that you can apply it and benefit in your life. Actually, you're a person who has a lot of ideas, but you're extremely afraid to speak up to people. You're extremely afraid to express yourself. Just look back in your workspace, your friend circle, even your family members for that matter of fact. To anyone around you, you're very, very afraid of expressing yourself. And right now, you're struggling with an extremely low self esteem that you're carrying about yourself, low inner image. And if you actually notice, right from a young age, the thought process with which you deal life is always putting yourself down, and you always try to beat yourself up for becoming better. Like you always punish yourself. When I say punish, like mentally, I mean. So you always have the thoughts in you which put you down, and understand that is the biggest obstacle for you to manifest wealth. I saw very recently also, for in your workplace, wherever you're manifesting money, whichever is your avenue for manifesting money, you have you had a very good idea or a very strong opinion opposite of what something that the common people had there in your team. But you did not speak up, you did not express yourself completely. This is not just once or twice. I'm saying an incident that happened recently, very, very recently, and you chose to go with it, though completely inside you, you were conflicting. Your inner space was not okay with it. You didn't want to go with it, but still you just kept quiet and you went with the flow. This happened very recently. I could see like a team discussion kind of a thing or something like that. And you have not been expressing yourself and struggling with an extremely low inner image. And this is costing you not just in terms of money, but in terms of experiencing so many beautiful things that life has to gift you.
Actually, take a moment now and share with us. You can post in the comment section how much you are able to relate with this. And to all the other viewers, I think even the Facebook viewers that are here with us, Nithyananda, nice to see Subhash Amatya and Udayan, Nithyanandam. Nice to see so many of you, Russell, Vaughn, and Vicky, Deepak, Suram, Nithyanandam, to all of you. Please take a moment, and if you too want to experience this science, go ahead and register now in the link that is posted for you. And all of you would be able to manifest this exact power and much more in so many different aspects of your life.
So, every one of you that are here, that are watching it, and Joshua Ross, thank you so much for opening up, and thank you so much for choosing to open up. And I know it takes a lot of courage for you to come here and ask it, and just attend to this one pattern. If you complete with this, you will have a phenomenal breakthrough in terms of how you start being confident of flowing in life. And you will be able to manifest extraordinary amount of not just wealth, even confidence, friends, and people who will accept you to who you are and who will start supporting you to achieve your goals. And thank you so much for joining us. And Von Isaac, I saw your previous comment, something you had posted. I just want to share with you, this science is not restricted to religion. You could be a Muslim in your ideology. You could follow mm, the Muslim ideology. Swamiji has never been against it. Swamiji has never told anything against it. So you don't have to worry. It is not reserved. It is not, Swamiji has not reserved this only for Hindus. No, this is a science from Hinduism, of course, but it is a gift to humanity. That's what Swamiji has always told. Take the best fruits of Hinduism, share it to everyone in humanity, or the entire humanity, and all sentient beings. So even birds and animals can receive this science. So it's not restricted to anyone of a particular religion or belief. You can experience the science, and your background, your culture, nothing is going to come in the way of you experiencing the science.
Yeah, and Joshua Ross has also responded to what you had just scanned. He said, "Thank you so much. I feel so happy for mind reading me. I need to do completion." Wonderful, Joshua Ross. Actually, happy that you were able to receive the scan and glad that you are able to relate with it. I would actually suggest take a few minutes, go ahead and sign up. See, I understand you might be having some obstacles that you are facing right now, but just go ahead and decide to just take a moment to decide to take the jump. You will see how just by the power of your intention, you will be able to manifest. You will have the ability to manifest the Paramashivoham program for you, and you will have amazing breakthroughs. So, really nice. Kumar Nadar, I just wanted to tell you, Swamiji has spoken a lot of satsangs in Tamil. You could definitely check it out. It's there in the YouTube channel that you're watching us live right now in. Go ahead, go to the video section and just scroll down and see. You will see numerous videos. You could actually go to the playlist section and just check out for all the Tamil videos of Swamiji and enjoy it. And yes, Joshua Ross is saying that I will make the decision. Congratulations, all the best for you. And Mais, and it would be wonderful to even see you also in the upcoming Paramashivoham. And let's all, I think we are almost coming to the conclusion of today's session, but would really love to hear from all of you. How did you enjoy today's session? And I think we are going to be doing this every day. We are going to be having this every day. We are going to be learning different aspects about powers, the knowledge from Hinduism, and the revival that Swamiji is doing. You're going to be learning about things like what is Kundalini Shakti. You're going to also understand about how it actually operates. Can you awaken your Kundalini? What are the chakras? How does one awaken these chakras? All these questions that you are having, you are going to be receiving the answers for them. And you'll also learn the science of how that can become your practical day-to-day experience. So get ready for that. Now with this, very shortly, we are going to be entering into the next segment. And I really recommend all of you stay tuned and listen to what Swamiji is revealing. There's something very, very, very important. Just listening to Swamiji's satsangs every day, listening to the revelations that Swamiji is giving, that itself will start transforming your being. Who would have ever imagined? If 10 years before, if you would have asked me about these powers, I would have had like zero idea about this. And I would have not even believed in it. But today, Swamiji has made this as an experience in me. Not just me, millions like me are able to manifest these powers, able to excel their quality of life by manifesting these extraordinary powers. So, are all of us ready? Shall we all enter into the next segment? And
so, before we enter into it, we thank every one of you for joining today, choosing to sign in, choosing to watch this. If you enjoyed this, and if you felt this benefited you, please make sure that you like this video and you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that every time we upload these extraordinary revelations of Swamiji, or whenever we join live, you can receive a notification and you can join to receive these extraordinary truths from Swamiji directly. So please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. And also please like, share, comment, and comment in this video and share with us your experiences. And now let us all get ready to listen to from Swamiji the revelations from Hinduism, the extraordinary revelations from Hinduism.
And this particular satsang that we're going to be listening to is an initiation into perpetual completion. All the viewers that are here, and especially the ones that got scanned right now, like you see the scanning, you can just listen to this. You will see, just by sitting in the satsang and giving intense listening, you will start experiencing that completion. Okay, now let's all listen to this revelation now from
I welcome you all with my love and blessings. Paramashiva's message directly from KAILASA. Sampurna Purnatva, perpetual completion becomes spontaneous reality just through initiation from Guru's side, Guru Bhakti from disciple's side. Listen, listen, listen intensely. Paramashiva's message directly from KAILASA. Listen. Sampurna Purnatva, perpetual completion becomes spontaneous reality just by the initiation from the Guru's side, Guru Bhakti from your side. Listen. Today, I'll be just making 7 Satya statements, powerful cognitions, truths. Just internalize those 7. You will manifest perpetual completion, Sampurna Purnatva. I am responsible for the words I am uttering. Understand? As the living manifestation of Paramashiva, Paramavatara of Paramashiva, I assure you and bless you with perpetual completion, Sampurna Purnatva. Just internalize these 7 statements, truths, satyas, powerful cognitions I am giving you. Listen. In the previous satsang, previous initiation, I explained Nityatva, the principle of eternity, Nitya, and principle of Nirantara. Nitya means the space before the past and past. Past entering into the present. Present. Present evolving as future. Future. Space beyond the future. These seven put together is Nitya. Listen. Yesterday I also made a statement. The space of Rahu and Ketu, where the space beyond time becoming past is Rahu. The space after time, after future is Ketu. These two are considered as shadow graha. You may ask why the two are considered as shadow graha. Listen to this statement. There is no existential evidence cosmically that time as manifested in reality as past, present, future, even though the units to measure the time is created for comparative reality. Let me repeat. Cosmically, no evidence, no proof is available for the timeless space becoming time, like past merging into present evolving as future, and future. All these 5 actions, cosmically there is no evidence, even though you have the units to measure them. The comparative reality. Just listen with a little patience, deeply. Even though you have millimeter, centimeter, kilometer to measure the length, units to measure the length may be available in comparative reality, but the independent existence of the length is not established. Anything which has a comparative reality existence alone, not the existential reality existence, may have measuring units created for the utility purpose by human beings, but cannot be given the status of existence. That is the reason the timeless space becoming past, the Rahu, timeless space absorbing the future called Ketu, these two are given shadow graha status, not the existential graha status, because still we do not know whether really time has happened or not yet happened or never ever happened. A man who has woken up from the dream does not have any residue, impact of the dream state left on him for any evidence or proof to establish the happenings of the dream is real. So we consider dream was only comparative reality, not existential. Same way, past, past merging into present, present, present evolving as the future, all these five has no existential evidence left in our consciousness. So it's still considered to be only the comparative reality. Please understand. Existence of the measuring units does not establish the existence of the dimension itself. Existence of centimeter, millimeter, kilometer does not establish the existence of the dimension called length. The centimeter, millimeter, kilometer is more like a comparative reality. That does not establish the existence of length dimension itself. So, neither your calendar, chronological calendar, Gregorian, any calendar you use, nor the movements of the stars establish the credible existence of time consciously. Shana has no Chaitanya substance backup. I'll try to make it as simple as possible for every one of you. What I am manifesting now, initiating all of you now, just through this initiation, I am drilling a powerful powers, buddhi and shakti into your very existence. Blessed are the kids, especially Gurukul kids who are sitting, even if they don't understand what I am talking logically. Because I am not talking to your logic, I am talking to your existence. Your existence is deeper than the logic. Understand? Length, breadth, depth, all these are related to logic. Your existence is deeper than the logic. Without violating the existence, Learning science, logic, maths is the method of Vedic tradition. In Vedic tradition, any level you may achieve in logic, science, in any field, you know the fundamental reality. That is why the Vedic scientist, Vedic mathematician, Vedic biologist, Vedic doctor will never violate this whole existence in its form of nature and consciousness. Measuring units like milliliter, centiliter, liter, all these measuring units does not prove the existence of the viscosity of a liquid. Understand? The viscosity of the liquid exists only in comparative reality. I am actually talking about multi-dimension. Whether the length, breadth, depth, or the length, breadth, depth together these dimensions the units to measure these dimensions are not enough proof for the existence of this very dimension. If something cannot exist as independent intelligence, it can be only considered as the existence of side effect of some other existence, but not its own existence. I'm just giving few seconds for all of you to digest what I am trying to convey. In a simple statement, let me convey, anything which you see in comparative reality is not able to convince the existence about its existence. In the level of consciousness, the dreams you see during your dreaming period is not able to impact your waking reality to establish its authenticity in reality. Maybe during that time, in your brain fog, some of the visualizations leaked from your inside boiling and perceived by yourself as some scenes and happenings. That's all. Otherwise, dreams are not able to impact your real existence and prove the validity of their existence. Same way, the comparative reality called past evolving into present, present evolving into future, and future. This five cannot and is not able to create an impact on the consciousness to prove the existence of this comparative reality called time. That is why the connecting points of Nityatva and Nirantaratva is called as shadow grahas. Nityatva as cosmic existence. Nirantaratva as no cosmic existence, it only as a comparative existence. The comparative existence is not able to establish. It even exists on the cosmic existence. That is why these connecting points are called shadow graha. Listen, I am not disrespecting your sufferings in the comparative reality. I am not disrespecting you. Women get very angry when you disrespect their suffering, when they come and try to cry and say, I'm suffering. When you don't listen and disrespect their suffering, they get very angry. And I am telling you, I am not disrespecting your suffering. I am just denying it. Sorry if you are hurt. My intention is not to hurt you. Intention is to wake you up. Listen. When I deny your suffering, instead of waking up to reality, if you get angry with me, you are only going to delude yourself more and more. Now, you take the responsibility to establish the fact that you are suffering into truth. So you go to any extent to prove that you are suffering. That is where you land in suicidal thoughts, actions and tendencies. Abhasmara is you deciding to prove your suffering is real and start doing stupid things to prove your suffering is real to others. Just stop being stupid. You are not going to gain anything by establishing your suffering is real to anyone. I tell you, I am not giving you psychological lessons. I'm not running suicide counseling center. I'm not giving you toll-free number to stop you committing suicide. I'm not interfering in your freedom to commit suicide or to live. No. I am only saying suicide is extremely stupid. If you want to look stupid for yourself and for the existence, after committing suicide, when you wake up and open your eyes, the whole existence will be laughing at you. You will look so stupid for what you did. I am only saying suicide is stupid. Any suicidal tendency is stupid. The beliefs you start developing, which leads to suicidal tendencies and life negativity, is stupid. The beliefs, thought currents which shrinks your responsibility. Many times I have seen people, oh, it's okay, I don't want to be in KAILASA, it is too much responsibility. Let me be wherever I am and let me have my sheep freedom to be in shit. The shitty choice. I can choose between horse shit, bullshit, and different man shit, all different shits. This choice is the great freedom. Any pattern which extends itself to shrink your life, responsibility, possibility, power as conscious manifestation is suicidal. I tell you, today's whole initiation is all about I'll infuse intense love, trust, amrutatva, immortality, the pure pre-past space, post-future space. Deva Guru, Asura Guru. Both are centered on Paramaguru, Paramashiva, Dakshinamurti. I'll infuse, listen, the Deva Guru is absolute power of trust. Asura Guru is the absolute power of love. The trust Brihaspati, love Sukra, both are from Dakshinamurti. I'll infuse Dakshinamurti in you with Brihaspati and Shukra. Brihaspati is trusting you, you will become Paramashiva. Sukra is, it's okay, even if you do something once in a while, it's okay, I am here. I'll hug you and just, I'll give my quota. I have my quota, means even stupid fellows I can push it in the crowd. Hey, all right. Hello. Like honorary doctorate. Any university, if 1,000 people write thesis and get doctorate. The university has the freedom to give a honorary doctorate to one guy, even if they don't write the thesis. Like that, I have my quota. Granting in my quota, okay, that is Shukra. That's why he is Asura Guru. Even for demons, he allows, okay, all right, pass it. The trust, love. Yesterday I was explaining how the seven are the seven grahas representing. And how these two shadow grahas, maybe later on in further satsangs I'll explain how each of this dimension is one graha, represented by one graha. Like the past and the past manifesting into present, all this, all the happenings related to that is represented by one planet. The present evolving as future and future evolving as the space beyond the future. All these are represented by each grass. If I start explaining that, it will be like an astrology lesson. I'll do that little later. Now, I'll focus on initiation. Listen. Focus on the initiation of Sampurna Purnatva, perpetual completion. The whole alchemy is focused on perpetual completion. And the pure consciousness of Paramashiva, Dakshinamurti, manifests as the trust of Brihaspati, love of Shukra, both Devaguru, Asuraguru. Unfortunately, this modern day TV serials are showing Shukra more like a villain character. No! I actually recommend you guys not to see all these modern day TV serials. See only very authentic versions and presentations. Too many of these modern day TV serials are misrepresenting the original science. Better to read the original Puranas. So you will understand the characterization. See, characterization understanding will give you the understanding about the fundamental principle. Each of these characters are manifestation of the fundamental principle. Yesterday somebody was asking, I think Lumi's Ishana Shivashakti. She was asking, oh, please tell me, how can the Ragu represent past? We always say Ragu is future and Kedu is past. I need to know this detail. Only then I can read the horoscope of others. Why do you get into all these stupid, cheap, cheating tactics? Unless you are enlightened, don't cheat others doing this horoscope readings, astrological readings, and destroy others' lives. I warn you guys, Lumis, this will come up as a huge karma on you. Never get into playing this, reading others' horoscope, tarot card, all this without the proper enlightenment or the backing of the enlightened master's initiation into Sarvanyatva. It's too important. I'll give you a simple understanding. See, yesterday I said that timeless space manifesting as past is Rahu. She was asking, no. We always say Rahu represents future. Hey, only if the future hits at the timelessness, past will start evolving. Only if the past hits at timeless space, future will start evolving. Don't you understand? Only if the ice hits the molten lava, steam will start evolving. So what hits? For the steam to happen, understand these subtle principles. Rahu representing future makes timeless space manifest as past. Ketu, power of the past, makes the timeless space manifest as future. You need to know if what hits the timeless space, the time will start evolving. So if you are not having these subtle understandings, don't do this reading of the horoscope astrology for others. That will become like a blind leading the blind. It will be huge karma. Listen. We always think time is more solid existence. It exists more solid way than love and trust. It is not. Love and trust as more solid existence than past, present, future and time. Love and trust as more conscious validity than the past, present, future. The Nirantaratva, the 5 dimensions of the Nirantaratva. A little trust towards which is unknown to you, little love towards which is under you, known to you, will make your life in perpetual completion. Little trust towards what is unknown to you, little love towards whatever is known to you, like little trust on your higher ups, little love on the people who are under you will make the whole life perpetually complete. I have given a simple one-line solution. I am not saying go to the extreme of tyaga, sacrifice. No. You need tyaga, illogical trust and illogical love only to be in Kailasa. When I say illogical, beyond your logic. People who are ready to trust beyond the logic and beyond, people who are ready to love beyond the logic. That is tyaga. You need tyaga only to reach and be in Kailasa. But in your ordinary life, in Bhuloka, to live in Sampurna Purnatva, perpetual completion, within the frame of your logic, which is actually illogical. Even within that frame, a little trust towards the unknown, higher ups, little love towards the known, all the things under you, below you, whether people or situation or anything. But anything which is known to you or under you, you take it for granted, stop loving. Anything which is unknown to you, constantly you are only afraid, not ready to trust. Just infuse little trust on the dimensions of unknown, little love on whatever is known. You will suddenly see so much of immortality. Amrutatva, I tell you. Trust is a power. I'll give you one example. I can give you multiple examples, but I'll give you just one or two examples. One of my personal physician, doctor who takes care of my health, Sona Kamath. She's in US. Anything I wanted to consult about my own health, always she gets the call. Of course, I have a list of doctors, various specialists. Krishna Rao in India, Dr. Shanti, many, a long list. Most of them are women, so I don't want them to feel that, oh, Swamiji did not tell my name. Let me repeat all the names, like Sahasranama, Prema Kodandraman, Ma Devrupa, all. Recently, during this corona, she sent some medicines. If somebody gets corona in Kailasa, to give them. I think I spoke about it once even in the satsang, that she sent her own medicines which was needed for herself. She did not bother for her health and said, no, Kailasa is first. And she sent it. And my team came and presented that with this fact that she sent it, putting Kailasa as a first priority, then her health. It was really too much, really. And I tell you that medicine is not a complete solution for corona. Fortunately, with the grace of Paramashiva, nobody got corona in Kailasa. But that medicine was not a perfect solution for corona, but when usually anything is brought and I enter into samadhi, be in Paramashiva space and touch it. Listen. I enter into the space of Paramashiva and touch that and be in samadhi. It's like a consciously blessing. When I touch that medicine which she sent, her intense love for me, and because of her intense love for me, my trust on her completed the chemical qualities of that medicine. And that medicine became a complete combination needed to cure anyone gets corona. Listen. Surely a logical mind or illogical mind will have its own questions. I am telling you the reality. Listen. I am under oath in the cosmic court. I have to tell the truth as it is. I can't afford to lie. Just her love for me and KAILASA, the moment the medicine reached, I went into samadhi and touched that. Her love for me and my trust. If she can have so much love, what she does is the absolute, honest, right action. This just made a complete circle. Chemical quality of that medicine has changed, evolved to be the perfect medicine. Fortunately, by the grace of Paramashiva, nobody got COVID. That's a great thing. All I am trying to tell you guys is that power of trust can change physical realities. I tell you, I have few Siddha doctors. Whenever they say, I need an anthill mud pack or some special herbs names, Tottasinningi, all these herbs, they ask me, Swamiji, we don't have them in Biddi. From where can we procure? I tell them, we have Amazon. Order anything, it will come. That is our Kalpavriksha banyan tree. Go and tell the banyan tree. They'll go and tell the banyan tree. This all we need for Swamiji. Within 3-4 days, much quicker than Amazon delivery. The roots of the banyan tree, to the length it has spread, that is a breathing space of the banyan tree. In that land, suddenly the anthill will grow. Suddenly that Tottasinningi herb will grow. All we need will suddenly start growing in my courtyard. From the stone it will grow. Not even from the ground. We have seen this multiple times. Actually, our Kalpavriksha banyan tree's delivery time is lesser than Amazon delivery time. Any herb, any of these items which we don't get, which is very rare, difficult to procure, we tell them, go and tell Kalpavriksha banyan tree. And it just grows. Listen. I'm not telling you stories. I wanted to remind you all again, I am under oath in the cosmic court of Paramashiva. Every word I utter, I am held responsible. I can't blabber what I want. And one more thing, as I told you, I neither need money from you, nor I need you to vote for me to become president. No. If somebody drops something in my begging bowl, I am grateful. But my relationship is not dependent on, or I don't expect you should give me this, you should give me that. I am enough unto myself. You can neither add something to me nor take away anything from me. If you drop something in my begging bowl, I'll use that and build Kailasa, which is for you. I'll make this satsang in better quality, high definition. We'll get a better camera, better relaying system. We'll serve you, that's all. So few pennies dropped in my begging bowl is going to be more useful for you with my labor, which is free of cost. My consultation, labor, everything is free of cost. If I'm ready to give my time for consultancy, surely billion-dollar companies will happily hire me. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give everything to all of you free of cost. And I'm making it very clear. I neither need your money nor need your vote. துட்டும் தேவையில்லை, ஓட்டும் தேவையில்லையப்பா. நீ துட்டு கொடுத்து நான் பணக்காரனாக போறதும் இல்லை, நீ ஓட்ட போட்டு நான் அதிபராக போறதும் இல்லை. நானே சொல்லிக்கிட்டேன் நான் அதிபர், அவ்வளவுதான். அதை ஒரு 4 நாடு ஏத்துக்குச்சு, நான் என்ன பண்றது அதுக்கு? பாஸ்போர்ட்டை கொடுக்க மாட்டேன்ட்டாங்க, இல்லீகலா பிடிங்கிக்கிட்டாங்க. சரி, நானே ஒண்ணுத்த பாஸ்போர்ட்னு போட்டு அதுக்கு நானே கை போட்டு வச்சுக்கிட்டேன். அத ஒரு 4 நாடு ஒத்துக்கிட்டாங்க. சரி சாமி, இதான் உங்க பாஸ்போர்ட், நாங்க ஒத்துக்கிறோம் வாங்க அப்படின்ட்டாங்க. நான் என்ன பண்றது, அவ்வளவுதான். நீ துட்டு போட்டு நான் பணக்காரனாக போறதும் இல்லை, நீ ஓட்டு போட்டு நான் அதிபராக போறதும் இல்லையப்பா. So you can't add anything to me. You can't take away anything from me. So I don't need to cheat you. I will tell you the cosmic truths as it is. உன் துட்டும் எனக்கு தேவையில்லை, ஓட்டும் எனக்கு தேவையில்லைன்றதால உன்னை பொய் சொல்லி ஏமாத்த வேண்டிய அவசியம் எனக்கு இல்லையப்பா. பிரபஞ்ச சத்தியங்களை உள்ளது உள்ளபடியே சொல்வேன். Because you can neither give me something nor take away anything from me. My relationship with you all is honest, straightforward, love. Because it is only love, I will tell you cosmic truths as it is. I won't cheat you. And as I told you, I am under the oath in the cosmic court. I am responsible for every word I am uttering. So listen. Love and trust as different frequency. For example, trust you have on your mother, she will give you only good food. She won't poison you. That is one level. The trust you have on your doctor, the doctor will give you only the right, best available medicine, will not cheat you, exploit you for the sake of money. That is different, next level trust. Same way love. The love you have with your boyfriend or girlfriend, a romantic need is one level love. The love you have with the sexual need, that is another one level love. The love you have on your children, with the trust they will be part of your future as your extension during your old age, for you to gracefully age and exit the planet Earth. So these are different levels of love, different levels of trust. The highest frequency of the love and trust is Guru Bhakti, which I am enjoying from all of you. So I will be absolutely honest and sincere. Understand? I know every word I am uttering is constructing your path to Kailasa. It's a ladder for your Kailasa. And I can't afford to make the ladder or steps weak or wrong. Not only the direction, the strength of the steps, everything. I am responsible and I commit with you guys. I'll be honest and responsible because I don't need to cheat you all. I am in the space of Swatantratva. I tell you, when somebody feels he is fully happy, feels safe, secure, peaceful within himself, extremely joyful, he gives his best. And I tell you, last 3 years, absolutely away from the humanity, has given me such a joy, tremendous peace, feeling secure. Actually, I don't need anything other than my little food. Once that little food or the juice I take is given, I can sit like this whole day and go on initiating people, bring all the great powers, energies, gifts from Kailasa and go on giving it to people. Last 3 years, with such a safe atmosphere, not only I feel so secured within, peaceful within, I feel secured and peaceful even outside. See, within feeling safety, secure, peaceful, all that has happened the moment I became enlightened. At the age of 10, Arunagiri Yogeshwara, Paramashiva himself, when he gave this Paramadvaita Anubhuti, he gave all of that. That is there from that time inside. But even outside, as long as I was in India, every day, all people around me have to be shivering. When, who will attack and when the system will be shaken, when some traitor will come out when some enemies will attack, all this turbulence. Now, last 3 years, oh God, with the grace of Paramashiva, so much of peace, bliss, safe, secured feeling, not only inside me, with the grace of Paramashiva, even outside me. Because I feel absolutely safe, secure, peaceful. I will only give that same to all of you honestly, consciously. Even if I am ferocious, so understand, every word I am uttering is the pure truth as it is. Internalize this. I'll make you manifest Sampurna Purnatva, perpetual completion. I know all of you who are sitting with me all over the world. I know for many of you it is a work time, sleep time. I know from literally every time zone, people are sitting. Not just this Buloka, even in the Paramashiva space, even in the vertical time zones, beings are sitting and enjoying this satsang. So listen, I'll be absolutely honest, integrated to the Guru Bhakti I am enjoying from all of you. I am coming to the 7 great truths for today as an initiation for you to manifest the Sampurna Purnatva, perpetual completion. All of you should know, all my disciples, be assured, actually, I construct your inner space. Most of you have outsourced that job to me. I will do it very sincerely, honestly. You just listen to this truth, that is enough. Don't start worrying, oh, I don't know, will I be able to practice, will I be able to manifest? Don't worry. As if you manifested, you practiced everything I taught, I only did everything. So you relax. You know, I do a good job. That's why you are franchising all your inner space work to me. I'll do it. You just listen. The time you come and sit with me and spend with me, that is all I need. I will do the job. Now, the first truth, listen. Nityatva, the 7 aspects I said, that space before past, past evolving into the present, present manifesting as future, future moving into the space beyond time. This 7 is Nityatva. This Nityatva as a conscious existence. Nirantaratva is this 5. Past evolving into present evolving into future. This 5 is Nirantaratva. There is no existential evidence for the Nirantaratva's existence other than comparative realities proofs. Somebody asked me yesterday, Swamiji, you can initiate us directly. Why should you give all these complicated truths and words? Listen, I can initiate you directly, but there is a systematic way of initiating in our Hindu tradition. So all these truths are from that systematic way of teaching. I want to keep all this alive. These are the methodology of the Pata, the truths delivered. So later on, when people want to get initiated very systematically, these lessons also should be available, not just my initiation. That is why I am documenting all this properly. So you all can enjoy it and humanity can enjoy forever. That is why these great truths get verbalized every day by me. So, next statement, listen. Because the Nirantaratva has no existential reality, struggles related to Nirantaratva is irrelevant. Your struggles needed to be in the space of completion. Your struggles to achieve the space of completion in Nirantaratva are irrelevant. That is why I repeat, there is no such thing as good person or bad person. There is only integrated person and non-integrated person. You will never understand the cosmic right wrong if you are stuck in the social right wrong. Social right wrong is defined by the people who want to exploit you. Cosmic right wrong is defined by the beings who want to raise you to enlightenment. all your struggles, all your struggles, inta nirantaratva for complete completion is useless, irrelevant. That is why many times when I give the Guru walk to people, it will not look logical. Because it is cosmological. It's from the logic of the cosmos. It may not fit with your logic. Multiple evidences we have, multiple times. I'll reject somebody's $1 million donation because he was not integrated for $10. I'll say, he was not integrated in the $10 issue. I don't want any donation from him. Tell him to get lost. I'll not accept $1 million property, multi-million dollar properties donations because that fellow was not integrated for few cents. Because if he is not integrated in the few cents, he is dumping his property as a dropping responsibility, not as a donation. So if he is dumping by dropping his responsibility, he is going to repent for donating later on. I don't want that. Many of my decisions you will never catch in your logic. Many of my Guru work you will never catch in your logic. You will think, oh, it is such an unbusiness, unprofessional like decision. And the other day somebody was criticizing, Swamiji, what is this you are telling? Even if you are not able to be in KAILASA, it's okay, you give birth to a baby and bring up that baby, and after the age of 7, send that baby to Gurukul. People think that I am calling people to KAILASA to be productive. No, I am calling people to KAILASA for getting enlightened and manifesting enlightenment. Many of the devotees are messaging, Swamiji, you should call people who are already grown up, productive, inspire them to become Kailasavasis. Instead, you are telling, you give birth to a baby, at the age of 7, you send that baby, and even if that baby comes, then after that 20 years, we have to groom that baby, grow that baby, train that baby, and by that time, it will be 25. We don't even know whether that baby will be want to be, when that person, when he grows up, he wants to be part of the Sangha, Kailasa, or he will leave. I said, listen, my focus is on enlightening more people. It is easy, very easy for a kid to grow up in this ecosystem and get enlightened. How many kids manifest powers and enlightenment is my productivity. That is the cosmological productivity. You can never understand the cosmological productivity by your logic. For you, the productivity means the money and number of people or the impact, influence we generate. No. For me, the productivity is how many kids, how many people manifest powers and enlightenment is conscious truths. So my logic is cosmologic. A normal person will never understand. I don't have any utility. Nobody can add anything to me. If you are interested in enlightenment, power manifestation, I'll go to any extent to make you feel as part of me. That's all. I'll do anything to make you feel as part of me. That's all. So, the way my logic functions is cosmologic. I plan from the cosmic, the Nityatva, not with the Nirantaratva. Even if it takes 25 years, when you give birth to a child and that child gets enlightened, that's the most productive for you. Understand, I am repeating. One of your DNA extension, anyone who gives one child to Kailasa, when that child starts manifesting powers and raises the consciousness, you will reach Kailasa when you leave the body. You will straight reach because the DNA gets empowered. That is why all Shastras in all Sampradaya says, if one person gets enlightened, 7 generations of the past immediately given the space of Kailasa. Suddenly, some 7 generation elders will be picked up from the Pitruloka and said, you have been given a golden visa and residency card to Kailasa, please go. They will ask, why? Now, one of your great grandson is initiated by Swamiji and the baby is manifesting power and he has become enlightened. So because of that, the whole DNA, 7 generation, given golden visa and residency, green card to Kailasa, please go. Your ticket available here in next 3 minutes. These are existential reality, understand? I am not telling you story. Do you know the amount of struggle it takes to bring up, train the kids, evolve them, and make them manifest powers? And make them manifest enlightenment? But I tell you, that is the real productivity. The whole productivity of the Arunachala ecosystem is manifesting one Nithyananda. Not the number of people come and the crores of wealth comes in the hundi in the temple, or the millions of people go around the hill. All that is not counted as productivity. In Arunachala's list, when Arunachala Paramashiva sits and goes through his balance sheet, he will not be calculating, 100 crore came in the temple hundi. This year is productive. 10 million people are going around the hill doing Giri Pradakshanam. This year is productive. No, he is not going to look at that and feel that this year is productive. Wow! Nithyananda has become enlightened. Now he will manifest this ecosystem in multiple places and reproduce it. This year is productive. That is the way he considers, he calculates, he checks his balance sheet. That is the way I check my balance sheet. Oh, this many people have started manifesting powers. This many people have started manifesting enlightenment. This many people are manifesting Paramadvaita initiation. Yes, this year is productive. That is the way I see my balance sheet. The whole ecosystem of Arunachala, which Paramashiva created thousands of years ago, the productivity of that ecosystem is Nithyananda manifesting Paramadvaita. Now he will carry on. He will make multiple beings manifest Paramadvaita, and this will spread all over the world and revive the KAILASA. So understand, all your struggles to manifest completion in Nirantaratva are irrelevant. Understand, your existence is centered, rooted in completion. Purna Kala is rooted in Nityatva. Is Paramadvaita. In this lubricated space, the lubricated space of Ananda, knowing that completion is so much, living inside me, I am very much part of the completion. Then completion being part of me, you trying to keep completion as part of you is too small. Actually, you are part of the completion. Completion possesses you. Purna Kala possesses you. Not that you possess Purna Kala. And for all my disciples, whoever declares your integrity to me, I am responsible for making this as your inner space. That is what I mean by the word initiation. If there is a struggle inside you, relax, I am struggling. You don't need to struggle. I am struggling and I know how to break my struggles. And I don't get stuck. Indu Priyal is putting a question. Only now she understands the difference between Nityatva and Nirantaratva, and still not getting the full difference. No, you struggle with your husband and family. I'll teach you ferociously, don't worry. You don't need to understand now. I'll teach you with life, through life, and I won't get stuck. I will make it happen. Because you don't listen to my words directly, I'll teach you through life, don't worry. See, when I teach you directly, you get angry with me. So I'll hide behind the life and make the life teach you. I have many proxies. They will come to you in your life and teach you. Then you will realize, oh God, I think better we can listen to Swamiji's words directly. That is more easy than this life teaching me. So till you come to that conclusion, I'll be ferocious with you. You don't need to worry at all. You can continue to enjoy your cunningness, your hypocrisy. I'll wake you up. See, only thing you should not do is moving away from me. Other than that, anything is okay. Fight with me, struggle with me, anything is okay. Don't keep away from me. Only then I say, all right, then leave it. Don't disturb them. As long as you are ready to be in touch, any closer steps you achieved, that's the greatest treasure. Don't lose that. See, some have achieved a level of, from wherever you are, I attend to you, I listen. Some have achieved, you can send a message and it will reach me within a day and you will get the response. Some have achieved, I am just a call away, you know whom to call and you will get the response, sometimes even in my own voice. Some have reached, you can directly message and you will receive the response with my identity itself. Yes, I am Swamiji responding to you. Some will get the response, no, Swamiji is busy, we will give the message to him and get his response to you. Any level of closeness you achieved, don't lose that. That's all. Nothing else need to be worried. Because I will not rest till you manifest Paramadvaita. I'll make sure you manifest. Only the people who decide to be away completely, then I tell them, okay, let them have their life. I won't interfere because it's the ethics of the cosmos. Cosmos gives you the freedom to be in delusion. Conscious sovereignty of you, even when you are deluded, is respected. So understand, if you are in touch with me, if you are able to get your questions answered by me, instructed by me, then don't worry at all. All your struggles are mine. If you know, I remember you. Like how I remember today Sona Kamat and answered. You have nothing to worry. All your struggles are mine. So in the Priyal, you have nothing to worry. You will be dealt ferociously. Enjoy the ferociousness of life. Enjoy your cunningness, hypocrisy, delusion. Just don't move away, that's all. Other than moving away, anything is okay. That's all. because I operate from absolute love, compassion. I'll do anything, I'll go to any extent to make you feel you are part of me when you want enlightenment, Paramadvaita from me. Even though I have nothing to gain from you, achieve from you, and you also know it. Many times, people feel that deeply. Oh, he doesn't need me. Yeah, that is the truth. What do you want me to do? I don't need you. I shower me on you, make you feel you are part of me, because I want you to manifest Paramadvaita. Other than that, I have nothing to gain from you. I don't need you. People are deeply hurt when they know that I don't need them. But what to do? That's the reality. Because I don't need you only, I won't cheat you. I won't exploit you. I'll only shower me on you. And if you keep you away from me, then it's up to you. What can I do? That's the way the relationship with Paramashiva works. The issues of your life is my struggle. The moment you declare your integrity to me, it is no more yours. You relax. And I will be really, really responsible. Don't worry. I'll talk to you from inside you, from outside you, and I will make sure you know it is me talking to you. My message will be always loud and clear because I am a loud mouth. Saurav Aneja is telling exactly like you explained. Even the scientists agree that there is no fixed direction for length, breadth, depth. It is just a construct to explain space, not existential. Understand? Length, breadth, depth, time, space, all of them does not have the independent existence, pratyagatma chaitanya, away from consciousness. That is why they are called comparative reality, not existential reality. I am shifting your focus to the existential reality. So all the problems of comparative reality melts down and you have a vast inner space for manifesting life you wanted. Listen. All my stupid struggles in India, when I moved to KAILASA and dropped those struggles, I had so much space to do the constructive work of what I should do to the world. Stupid patterns, when they are removed, then you start manifesting powers and Ishwaratva. I am making you Ishwara by removing your stupid struggles and patterns, making them irrelevant. Irrelevant. So now, initiation, listen. The other day, some of the SJP Yajamans were telling, Swamiji, it doesn't look logical, but this is what is the reality. After I became SJP, my wealth has suddenly become 10 times more. I'm not marketing. I'm telling you, it's not because you became SJP Yajaman and all that. You suddenly declared your integrity to me. So, because you declared your integrity to me, all your struggles are my responsibility. Especially when you give some money, you put your time and energy and try to absorb whatever you can from me. Your decision to absorb from me becomes professional and intense when you give little money. That is the utility of the money you are giving. It's not for me, it's for you are giving. Because only when you give money, you become sincere, serious, integrated to it. That became your lifestyle. If a movie is available freely in YouTube, how many of you sit and watch consistently end to end? But if you pay, go to a theater, see how you watch end to end. That's all. Same psychology. When you open your packet, you become very serious to absorb maximum from me. Then you know I am inside you and doing the work. And you simply manifest what? 10 times. You manifest even 100 times. Because the struggle has become mine. I have to do the job. Sometimes people tell me, oh Swamiji, when I bring my child to satsang, when I bring my kid to the satsang, kid sleeps, that is okay. Prahalada got initiated when he was sleeping. Abhimanyu got initiated, taught when he was sleeping. So, a child sleeping during the satsang is not wrong. Let it sleep. But let it be in the space where my voice is heard. Prahalada learnt the whole Veda, Agama, Purana, Shastra and got initiated while he was sleeping inside mother's womb. So now I know it is too late. Even if your baby, pets, kids, they sleep, it's okay. Get them to the initiation. Let them hear my voice. That's enough. Let them be in the space where the voice is heard. That's enough. Initiation will happen. If I see them, that's enough. If they are in the space where my voice is heard, that's enough. Initiation will work. So sit straight. You can keep your eyes closed or open. That is okay, no problem. I'm going to initiate you into the Sampurna Purnatva, perpetual completion. I'm just going to shift your consciousness, Pratyagatma Chaitanya, to the Nityatva, eternity. So the huge gush of Kundalini Shakti and energy manifests in you. The Paramashiva's Paramadvaita manifests in you as Dakshinamurti, and the trust of Devaguru Brihaspati, love of Asura Guru Shukracharya, both hugs you, and you manifest Sampurna Purnatva, perpetual completion, and that automatically manifests as love, trust, wealth, health, joy, so many things. The other day, Vedaswarupa has put a message. Swamiji, you give us gold, but tell us how to convert that into currency. Vedaswarupa, just by following the instructions I gave, how you achieved the ultimate health, your ability to handle your heart, you should know, especially NRIs, top, like a Monday blow up, they die in heart attack. Not only you don't have heart diseases, your heart is absolutely perfect and healthy. It is simply because of the trust. So understand, Guru Bhakti is the way the gold becomes currency. Cherish that, that is enough. Guru Bhakti is the answer for Vedaswarupa's question. He put a question the other day, how to convert the gold into currency. Guru Bhakti converts the gold into currency and continues to shower gold in your life. Multiple level trust and love put together evolves as Guru Bhakti, and Guru Bhakti evolves in your life trust and love on multiple levels. See, when a Guru Bhakti starts manifesting in you, your love for your mother increases, your trust on your mother increases, your love for your spouse increases, your trust on your spouse increases, your love for your team members increases, your trust on your team members increases, your love for your family increases, your love for your team increases, your trust for your family increases, your trust for your team increases. More and more healing starts happening. More and more completion starts happening. Even if you are struggling, know it, it is my struggle. The moment you declare your integrity to me, I'll trigger the Guru Bhakti simultaneously, synergetically, and even if you are struggling, relax, it's my struggle, I will open it, I will clear it, I will never be stuck, I will clear all the struggles, I will give a breakthrough, I will be constantly breaking all the struggles and all the obstacles. It's my life, it's my job. So anybody who declares your integrity to me, don't worry about any struggle in any level. I'll go on be infusing energy and continuous breakthroughs in multi-level. Synergetically triggering Guru Bhakti, trust, love. See, when I trigger Guru Bhakti in you, it simply manifests as a love and trust in your life with so many people around you. Suddenly you stop feeling insecure. Your insecurity becomes irrelevant. You start calling the people with whom you are feeling insecure and you start building bridges. You start building relationships. Things get more happy, more blissful, whether with your family or teamily. Team or family or teamily, with everyone. So Guru Bhakti is the solution to convert gold into currency, energy into reality. I tell you, when Guru Bhakti is triggered in you, even you feel energetic to do yoga and gym and make you healthy with a proper sattvic one meal. So I wanted to make this as a law of Kailasa. All Kailasians will eat only vegetarian one meal a day. Rich meal. Vegetarian. One meal a day. Whether you are part of the Kailasa, see, I am not going to stop giving meal. In all Kailasa Adhinams, 3 meal will be available. I will make it available. Leave this as a spiritual practice for you. Slowly evolve. This rule is only for the major, means after 18. Not the minors below 18. Minors below 18 have to eat because it's a compulsory as per the law of your land. But all adults, slowly align yourself to a rich, full meal per day. Because that will evolve a very powerful system. When Guru Bhakti is triggered, even this, you get strength, energy, trust, and start building your body. Doing yoga, doing sattvic food, doing gym, becoming healthy. In every sphere, every aspect of your life, Guru Bhakti manifests as a trust and love and power. So now, I'll synergetically trigger that power, initiation, Shaktipada, Shaktinipada as Dakshinamurti, Paramadvaita, and naturally Brihaspati, trust, Shukracharya, love, will start manifesting. Shukracharya is embodiment of love. That is why he is able to tolerate all the demons and asuras. You guys are having wrong opinion about Shukracharya. Shukra is extreme love. If you guys know about Shukra, you all will fall in love with Shukra. He doesn't judge. He just loves anyone who declares integrity to him. Actually, if you guys know more about Shukra, you will become more devotees of Shukra. Because he doesn't judge you at all. He doesn't bother about how you behave with others. He just empowers, and he always trusts that one day you will reach the Paramadvaita. It's okay even if you are in delusion for some time. Many times people who have seen my Brihaspati dimension get angry when I show my Shukra dimension to somebody. Oh, why only that person is tolerated so much? I am questioned, trained, but that person is tolerated. Hey, he is enjoying my Shukra. You are enjoying my Brihaspati. Why are you fighting with him? Always these devas are jealous of asuras. Oh, we are so disciplined, so organized. We also get power by doing tapas. And these fellows, demons, are so unorganized, disorganized, but they also get powers by tapas. Hey, they are enjoying Shukra. Why are you so jealous of Shukra's people? It's okay. If you are enjoying Brihaspati, you enjoy Brihaspati. But don't be jealous of people who are enjoying Shukra. So now, I'll trigger all three. Dakshinamurti, Paramadvaita, Paramaguru, and Devaguru Brihaspati. Trust. Asura Guru Shukra, love. All three. Come on, sit. You will all enjoy Sampurna Purnatva, perpetual completion. Om, Om, Om. Om, Om, Om.
Dum taka dimi nataraja. Taka 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 nataraja. Taka dimi taka dimi nataraja. Talangu taka dimi nataraja. Namah Shivaya. Dum takita dum takita taka dimi da. Dum takita dum takita taka dimi da. Takita dum 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 takita taka dimi dum takita dum takita taka dimi da.
ஆடுகின்றான் அவன் கூத்தனாக திருபாதம் தூக்கி மறையோதுகின்றான் விரைசூடி அந்தணரின் பாடலுக்கு தினம் ஆடுகின்றான் அவன் கூத்தனாக திருபாதம் தூக்கி மறையோதுகின்றான் விரைசூடி அந்தணரின் பாடலுக்கு என்று இயலிசை நாடகமாய் முத்தமிழ் இயற்றிய நாயகனே தகதிமி தாளமொடு தில்லையில் ஆடிடும் தாண்டவனே இன்மைக்கும் ஈரேழு பிறவிக்கும் துயர் நீக்க விரைந்தோடி வருகின்ற யமயாலும் நடராஜா பயமாகி மயமாகி வலியாகி ஒலியாகி சித்தத்துள் முக்தி தர நித்யனாய் வந்தவா நம சிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க நம சிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க அண்டாண்டம் பிண்டாண்டம் அதிலாடிய கூத்தணி நாடலை பார்த்திடவே ஆண்டாண்டு காலமொடு மானிட கூட்டமும் ஏங்கியதே ஆடுகின்றான் ஒரு பாதம் தூக்கி அவன் கூத்தனாக மறையோதுகின்றான் திரைசூடி அந்தணரின் பாடலுக்கு திரணனா திரணனா திரணா திரணா திரணனா திரணனா திரணா திரணா சரி 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 பாபா நிச சரி பாபா பாபா நிச சரி 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 பாபா நிச சரி பாபா பாபா நிச திரணா 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 tajom takida takadimi tajom takida takadimi tajom takida takadimi tajom takida takadimi சிதம்பர திருசபையில் நயமுடன் ஆடிடும் நர்த்தனனே உமையாம்பிகை நாயகனே உன்னை பாடிட வந்தேனே நால்வர் புகழ் பாடும் ஆடிய பாதத்தை நான் தொழ வேண்டும் அடியார்க்கும் அடியோனே அண்ட சராசரனே உடுக்கை ஒலிதனிலே இருமொழியை தந்திட்ட தாண்டவனே முதல் மொழி தமிழ் மொழியாய் மறுபுறம் வடமொழி உயிர் மொழியாய் மதி மாறாமல் மனம் போகாமல் விதி சேராமல் உன்னை பற்றிடுவேன் 64 கலை கட்டிடவே அருள் புரிந்திடு எம் அம்பல தரசே அச்சை அல்ல நீ அச்சம் நீக்கவே அண்டம் வந்த என் அம்பலவாணனே நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க ஆடுகின்றான் அவன் கூத்தனாக திருபாதம் தூக்கி மறையோதுகின்றான் பிறைசூடி அந்தணரின் பாடலுக்கு தினம் ஆடுகின்றான் ஒரு பாதம் தூக்கி அவன் கூத்தனாக மறையோதுகின்றான் பிறைசூடி அந்தணரின் பாடலுக்கு இயலிசை நாடகமாய் முத்தமிழ் இயற்றிய நாயகனே தகதிமி தாளமொடு தில்லையில் ஆடிடும் தாண்டவனே பயமாகி மயமாகி வலியாகி ஒலியாகி சித்தத்துள் முக்தி தர நித்யனாய் வந்தவா நம சிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க நம சிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க நம சிவாய வாழ்க 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 இமை பொழுதும் நடராஜன் திருப்பதம் தாங்கிய ஓங்கிய நாளிதுவே கைலைதனில் ஞானந்தன் ஆனந்த நடமென்னும் நாளிதுவே பக்தன் மொழியில் ஞானம் அளிக்கின்ற நாளிதுவே அவனின் கருணை வையகம் அறிந்திடும் நாளிதுவே நித்யானந்தம் வாழ்வில் ஒளியை ஏற்றிடுவே நித்யானந்தம் ஜீவன் முக்தனை மாற்றிடுவே நித்யானந்தம் கைலாயம் சேர்த்திடுமே, நித்யானந்தம் இந்த ஜெகத்தில் காத்திடுமே. ராஜன் நடராஜன் திருப்பதம் தாங்கிய ஓங்கிய நாடிதுவே, கைலைதனில் நித்யானந்தன் ஆனந்த நடமிடும் நாடிதுவே.
As a living manifestation, Paramavatara of Paramashiva, I bless you all. Let's all be established in Sampurna Purnatva, perpetual completion, complete completion. Om, Om, Om. Let's all manifest with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddha-Advaita Saivam, Paramadvaitam, and radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddha-Advaita Saivam, Paramadvaitam, the state, space, powers, being, super consciousness and Kailasa, Maha Kailasa of Paramashiva, Paramashivoham, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, the eternal bliss Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.